and Pablo Sanchez. We need. Oh my gosh, that actually needs to happen now. I'm not even kidding.
Well, now that we've lost half of our audience talking about sports, let's get back to the video games. As Rivers,
I always do this.
I'm
so sorry.
No, dude, listen, I'm the one that manifested it. It's fine. But we are now back here with Rivers going against Dababy. So there's I'm sure there's a rap joke in here somewhere. I can't find it just yet. But here we go. But Dababy bringing out the Rob. Wow. Shades of Buzz Lightyear getting jumping off the stairwell. Rivers not having just enough reach to get back to the ledge there.
Yeah, Rivers just like that, losing the first stock. Dababy in a dominant position, and especially as Rob, where, I mean, you know that the Crom maybe is going to struggle in this matchup just in terms of getting in, so you might as well have the versatility just in monkey flip alone if you're Rivers, but it's weird because Rob actually does kind of have options in terms of buttons if you're if you are able to get rewarded with those by establishing the ground game enough, the projectiles and zoning.
Yeah, 100%, man. This is definitely a matchup where I feel like both of these characters can do very well against the other because they both excel at what the other character can also do well, which is set play. Rob has 2 projectiles to play with, one tangible, one not, but very good at creating space. And you're seeing right here, shades of Rob being such a menace to not only get in on, but also, secure the kill. And Diddy does have these windows where you're forced to box with these bigger characters with slightly more range than you, and it can become a problem.
And wow, indeed is becoming a problem for Rivers, as just like that, it's 3-1 for this Rob, and Dababy is just balling out on the Rivers on the Jersey mainstay here.
Yeah, no, this is not looking great for Rivers right now. The up smash will connect, but it's still not enough. Rob, that durability coming into great aid right there for Dababy.
I still can't believe that's a name. Nevertheless, it's Dababy basing themselves out of Missouri, it seems. But yeah, this is Luma. Rob and Roy, I believe it is, or they have a Roy secondary at the very least. And what they also have is one less stock, as Rivers is trying to make this comeback happen. It's gonna center heavily around Banana, but I just kind of wonder if they've run out of room here. They're gonna need to take this stock mad early.
Yeah, it's definitely not unheard of. But like, Rivers is gonna have to play this pretty perfectly for him to get back here. Already uses the jump, but still able to monkey flip back to the ledge. Monkey flip will again connect.
They were waiting to use that banana. Wasn't able to react in time. Got hung up on the option select screen, as it were. Rivers is eventually going to take that stock with that back air, but yeah, Dababy is in pretty decent position right now. Gonna read that rollout, and the up smash is going to take stock number 3 off of Rivers. Dababy, the strong start from the Rob, pays dividends, and just like that, they are up by a score of 1-0.
Yeah, no, excellent stuff right there from Dababy. And again, that tone pretty much set from when that first stock loss alarmingly early for Rivers. And Rob is such a frustrating character, man. I've always said that this character is like impossible to find comfortable space against, because if you try to play long distance, Rob has 2 projectiles he can throw at you and stuff like that, but you can't play him too close because he has stuff like down tilt and grab combos up front. He is such a menace to society that this character he's really, really hard. Again, if your character has pretty solid combo games, like Rob's a big character. He's a wise man once said he's a combo dumpster. So, you put your hands on him and you're going to take him for a ride for a bit. But, Diddy's not necessarily that character. He's stumpy. He plays a lot around Banana and stuff like that. And it's going to be a bit of a different look here for Rivers. But if you don't SD that first stock, maybe things are different. We'll see how things change.
Gonna keep on going here as going to small battlefield for game number 2. And this is all too familiar territory for Rivers being down in the set, but you did see the start of a formulation of a game plan for Rivers at the very least. I can only imagine they're going to try to want to keep on as they sort of carried on with that last stock. They were able to take 2 off of Dababy, maybe just running out of real estate at the very end there. But yeah, going to get parried is Dababy, who is down in terms of damage. But if you're Dababy, how do you counteract what Rivers was able to get on you in that the last portion of game 1?
I'd say, again, just like that, just keep playing the game that Rob's really good at. Again, up close, these grab combos are going to be deadly on Diddy Kong. And again, at the ledge, being able to play with banana and gyro in hand. If you're able to control Diddy's banana, banana, in my opinion, is still one of the best items in Smash. And the up smash out of shield, don't need no banana there. A whiffed up smash from Rivers will result in death for him as Dababy once again gets on the board first here.
Yeah, so it seems, and now it's Rivers on the back end yet again, looking for that back air to finish things up. Well, it's going to be an F smash instead. I think Rivers is going to be just fine with that, and it's going to be stock number 1.
Yeah, the big thing about this match is that it's going to be one on the ledge for Rivers. Diddy Kong is still really, really good at ledge trapping you, especially with banana in tow. And you're going to, need to see a lot of that stuff from Rivers to be able to really take advantage of where Rob hurts. But again, right now, Dababy's still able to hold on to this lead, but Rivers able to slightly creep back into things.
Oh, it's going to be up there. Yeah, Rivers right now living on the edge, but that is not where Diddy lives necessarily. I can only imagine a Wallywop is in their future, and before I could even get the words out, Koopa, Dababy makes it so.
Yeah, the secret word of the day is Wallywop, Sue, and you just nailed it.
Yeah. Well, so did Dababy, as Rivers is going to be taken down to their tournament stock. It's not often that we say that before a certain point of this tournament. Wound up going all the way to Grands 2 weeks ago and finishing just outside of losers finals last week. Yeah, Rivers is a pretty consistent performer here, and well, I guess they'd be just one side. Oh my gosh, they'd be just one round away from their performance last week. But I mean, these going down before top 16 might start to catch up to Rivers at some point sooner rather than later, as Dababy will be on their final stop.
No, 100%, man. This is definitely still in the realm of possibility for Rivers, but it's definitely been in a war of attrition of who is currently in control. The momentum is shifting ever so slightly, but oh my gosh! Getting a second chance of life right there with that tech on the ledge. So, once again, let's see what Dababy's able to do with this, with this second lease on life. My goodness.
I mean, you got to be able to react, and you got to do it now. Dababy sitting at triple digits, you have the opportunity to seal it against Rivers. You do not want this monkey with momentum. And Rivers, right now, with advantage state, the banana is going to take full effect, and the F smash yet again. Rivers gets themselves on the board, and just like that, Diddy's got themselves new life.
Yeah, no, listen, that's exactly what Rivers needed to do. And again, like I said, at the ledge, this is where this matchup's going to be won. Again, Rob's a big target, so jumping from the ledge is going to be risky. Any of the defensive options are not without being punished, especially against Rob because he's so huge. And we take a look at the highlights here, and the important thing is if Rivers is able to just get these, he's not letting these stocks hang around for too long like he was in that first game. He's doing a much better job at finishing his plate. But again, it's such a closely contested set, man. That could have gone either way. After the baby tech that down air on the ledge, I was so afraid, man, because like it's Rob. Like he is one grab away or one down tilt away from potentially setting something up silly on you. So let's see what the response will be from either combatant here, as both players have a game on the board here, Stu.
So my question is, do you see a character switch coming from? Well, never mind.
No, I think this is probably a fine choice. Like I said, like Diddy, Crom, there's always that X factor of like, his recovery is really linear. At least with Diddy, you get a little bit more like malleability with your recovery. We're gonna see a different stage here from Dababy. So let's see if this makes a difference here for him.
And still hanging around Pokemon Stadium yet again. Dababy and Rivers. I mean, this is a well-practiced Diddy. We know this Diddy going back quite a ways at the very least. And Rivers picking this thing up again. Feels like everything is right in the universe and also wrong at the same time. But Dababy, I mean, Rob has kind of been a consistent force throughout the entire game's life cycle, more or less.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think Smash doesn't feel right when Diddy Kong is out like a meta-relevant character, so I'm personally in favor of this. And Rob, again, very complete character in his own right. It's really funny. People compare him, like, things like, side B, finishers on combos as, like, an EX move in Street Fighter. So Rob definitely has, like, vibes of feeling like a very complete, well-rounded character. That fair on shield, though, will get punished by the up smash out of shield from Diddy Kong, so Rivers has himself a lead here. Ooh, but almost getting put in the blender right there by Dababy.
Yeah, and again, man, this dude's absolutely spitting, but you've got to take the stock. Rivers. Oh. Yeah, no. The Wally Wop not going to be effective. Dababy wound up blinking at the ledge. Or, excuse me, well, yeah, not going to do it in the middle of the stage, obviously. Dababy, a little bit of a button check as Rivers gets star KO'd, and, well, yeah, you have the advantage in terms of numbers, right? But that's the thing. When you're playing against a heavy, you really don't have a lead. We all know that you're going to need to tack on like 50, 60 more points worth of damage than you actually think that you do, unless you're crazy like Rivers and you got the banana combos on deck.
Yeah, no, that was a great exchange right there. Even though the banana did not hit, it still forced a defensive option out of Dababy, and Rivers right there with the proper spacing and wear it all to, be able to pick it up right there. So that's the beauty of this character, man. That's, again, banana is banana rocks.
Yeah, for real, that thing is absolutely nutty. And down tilt, however, pretty nutty too. Dababy trying to take advantage of that, but Rivers very wisely holds onto the shield, realizing just how good some of those buttons on the ground are for Rob. They faced a Wi-Fi Rob or two, and as we all have, to be completely honest. But
oh yeah,
monkey flip to get back, and Dababy gonna get caught by the up thrown banana, and just like that, it's Dababy on their tournament stock.
Yeah, so Rivers has really turned the ship around this last game. It's all sort of, working for him here. We see a small game of shield chicken on the ledge right there. So let's see what the answer is going to be from Dababy. Having a really, really hard time, trying to navigate around banana right now.
Oh, and just like that, Dababy is going to even things up. It's Rivers versus Dababy. Oh my gosh, I can't even hype it up. Rivers bringing the hype and washing this Rob away.
Wow.
You thought you had the play in mind, but sending the St. Louis native down, baby, full speed in the Range Rover, and that is it. Rivers by a score of 2-1. And yeah, the classic Diddy setup.
Yeah, listen, they say you're not supposed to put baby in the corner, and nobody puts baby in the corner, except nobody said that you can't put baby in the blast zone. So, hey.
There you go. I mean, something to be said about that. And I know that y'all might have been looking for a rap reference. I gave you one. You're welcome. But